All right, now I'm going to work on adding some more realistic colors to this ocean scene. I do not really need texture in here today because it's not really a close-up ocean scene, but I just thought you should know. If this was a close-up ocean scene, we would definitely see different textures in the water. So right now I am just kind of giving myself some basic colors to get us going. This water is more of a turquoise color, and one of the things that we're learning in our classes is how to mix colors. So what I have done here is I have mixed up a little bit of blue, a little bit of yellow, and a tiny bit of red. And what that has done is given me, and also white, of course. So what we're doing here is just kind of blending those colors across the page. And you can see my underpaintings wanting to come through there. It's all right. I tell myself, it's all right. It's all right. It's okay. Happens all the time. And we're going to get a bit lighter as we go down here. This is my version of that painting using primary colors. So primary colors do present some challenges for beginning students when it comes to color mixing. Takes a lot of trial and error to get the colors that you want. Now, we've been spoiled in being able to go to a store and purchase the colors that we want. And it's important to know that when you are doing that, you are certainly able to, make your life easier, but it's good to learn how to do your own color mixing along the way. So some of my horizon line with that ocean started getting kind of messy because that's what happens when you paint. So what I'm gonna do is go back over those areas and just kind of refine those details. Because when you're painting, it's easy to get paint on other areas, and especially when you're working with a small painting like I am, it's really easy to get, in the wrong area. So I do a lot of back and forth, of fixing and refining and details like that. So down here at the bottom of that painting, or of that little cloud there, that's where I usually would see that real pretty horizon line. And even though there's going to be a tree right here, I want to be able to show all of the details of what I'm supposed to see. And that is a perfect straight horizon line. So now I've got a little too much paint on my brush, a little bit too much water. So I'm going to let it dry a little bit and go back in with my white and enhance some of those clouds while I wait for that other area to dry. So if you have too much water on your brush, it's really easy to make mistakes, and that water wants to spread. See, I still have some water right in there, and that's making it a little bit more difficult, but that's okay. So I'm working on applying these little clouds and making them look realistic. When you look at a cloud, they do kind of look like marshmallows in the sky, but there's variations in color. They're not always big white fluffy clouds in the sky. They definitely have a reflection of the sky around them. So if the sky is blue, your clouds are going to have some blue in them. If you have a beautiful sunset, you're going to see the colors of the sunset in your clouds. And that's a beautiful thing to be able to paint. for this particular picture, my example, I am kind of bringing in more of those basic cloud colors. I'm going to fix that beautiful horizon line. Your horizon line has to be straight. There are times when you can't see the horizon line, but in this case, you definitely see it. And I'm going to refine the details. My lamp's no longer standing on its own. Okay. I'm going to go on top of this with a little bit of a wash. What a wash is, it's a little bit of water mixed in with your paint. So my intention is for my paint to be a little bit translucent in what I'm doing right now. Okay, I'm just trying to bring in a little bit more white to the sky because it was looking kind of dark to me, and I didn't want it to cover up all of the blue that I already had in the sky. So I'm just lightening it up just a little bit with a wash. So a wash is going to be a little bit of water mixed in with your paint. All right, so what I've done is I'm trying to refine my horizon line again and just kind of making sure that I'm satisfied with the colors that I have and all of those things. So next thing we're going to be doing is working on the greenery.